Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Cancer Q&A reading for September 2023. If you missed yours, they've all been done, so this is the last one in this series. So please be sure to go back to my YouTube channel till you find your particular reading for the Q&A session. Some of these were started in August, so if you don't see it for September, it could have been one of the first ones that I did in August. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for anything that you do to support the channel, comments, or whatever. Because really, the only thing that I'm trying to do is put out messages to help you. So let's go ahead and get into it, Cancer. We start off with the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. So we have past, present, and future that we'll cover first. And then we're going to move into the Q&A portion, which I used a lot of different decks to get some answers to some specific questions that I asked. And we'll cover that as we get there. So let's go ahead and look at your past first. Okay, so here we have the past. We have Four of Cups in the challenge. So perhaps you are trying not to feel disappointed or bored by a situation, with the Four of Cups being in the challenge. Maybe you feel like you may have missed out on an opportunity because you were distracted with the Devil energy next. But you've gone within, or you're going to. This is the past, so this is usually either happen or happening. To get some insights about the King of Pentacles, who's in the challenge. So maybe this is about stability for you if you're the King of Pentacles. And then also stepping into your creativity and passion with the Queen of Wands here. Or again, the Queen of Wands could be you and the King of Pentacles someone else. But there's been some judgment called. Somebody said, hey, wait a minute, something's not right with whatever this situation is. And so judgment's been called. So then we have the Ten of Pentacles in challenge. So this is about stability, happiness, and everything that you want, hopes and dreams. But it's going to require some strength because that's in the challenge position as well. And it's going to require you moving forward after having made a decision of some sort with the Three of Wands, no longer waiting to do things, but really taking some steps in the right direction. After making a decision and getting a lay of the land with the Two of Wands also in the challenge. Now let's move into your present energy. So first what we have here is the Eight of Pentacles. So working hard on, the good things, the opportunities coming your way because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. After feeling sort of like left out in the cold, or leaving someone else out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. But there's some kind of justice, some kind of balancing of the scales that's happening at this time with the Empress, which could be you or someone else. And the Empress is normally a very kind person, very, very creative, very, very nurturing energy as well. Who potentially, with the Nine of Pentacles, wants to be stable, wants to be independent, wants to be self-sufficient in their own right, which has led to some sorrow in some kind of way with the Five of Cups here, with the regret. But also moving forward again with some intuitive nudgings with the Page of Wands here, passionately going on this new adventure and getting a new perspective of things. Now in the future, we have the Eight of Cups, so perhaps moving forward to your happiness and leaving other things behind, whatever that may be. It could be a relationship because it's depicted as a man and child in the picture and a woman leaving, but it could be thinking, it could be self-limiting beliefs. With the Tower and the challenge, understanding that things must change. And we've got the King of Swords. So if you're the King of Swords, then this is about you cutting out things that are no longer serving you, stepping into your truth, understanding some things, from the past, reconciliation perhaps with the Six of Cups here, overcoming obstacles with the Knight of Wands here with that energy, so that you can again move on to your happiness, which is the Nine of Cups, um, and finding some balance with the Queen of Swords. So we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So maybe this is a matched pair. Maybe this is about coming into balance between the both of you, understanding each other on a whole new level kind of situation. Now let's go ahead and move into the questions portion of the reading. The first deck we used here was the Oracle Portals, and the question I asked here is, what portal have you walked through or will you be walking through? The first one was the underworld. The underworld talks about the dark sides of us, our shadow side. It talks about, perhaps people doing magic or using black magic on the situation as well, but I'm going to stick to the shadow aspects of it. We've got the Land of Dreams. So this is about perhaps getting intuitive nudges with you when you're sleeping in the Land of Dreams, and realizing your dreams, realizing what you really want in this situation or life in general, and having that birth process. So birthing new ideas and birthing creative energy as well. In dealing with some emotions, because the birth is taking place in water. So you're really, really keeping your head above water at this time as well, so that you can awake, refreshed, renewed, replenished. Okay. Next, we have peace, and step into the tranquility, and that is around you. Seeing the beauty, and being grateful for what you have, and stepping into this really beautiful serenity and peaceful state. And realizing the magic, okay, realizing the magic all around you, but also realizing your own magic, realizing your own creativity as you move forward. Next, we have multiverse again, being a individual, a person who is unique and multiverse, meaning that you could come from many dimensions. You may have been here many times, but also seeing where you fit in, also into the scheme of things. Next, we have Olympus. Again, this is to me, ascending to, a higher level. This is about reaping the rewards of that ascension process and having gone through it. Next, we have transformation, which is the change. We have beyond fear, so this is about the release of fear and anything else that's been holding you back. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, cutting things out that no longer serve you, and being willing to go on the journey of this voyage here, the journey into self, the journey into whatever else that you need to do as far as your purpose. Now, let's go ahead and move into our What Leaps of Faith Q&A portion. And this one I use the Quantum Oracle for this part of the reading. So the first one we have here, we are having better connections, relationships with our family, friends, and guides as part of the leap that we have taken. We are defining those relationships even more. We are also seeing hidden motivations of people around us at this time. We are allowing the status quo cycle to close because we want more, we want different. We are stepping into peace because that is the intention we have. We are, balancing things out that we need to balance with the back and forth here. We are stepping into more fun times with the joyous fun, and then also leaving behind the victim mentality, and that's why both of these are in the challenge. We are closing out the cycle with the decrease, meaning the decrease in the energy of letting things go and understanding where there was a decrease before. We had to go through this part of the cycle. We had to come into the renewal phase. We had some things that had to be done in this particular cycle of decrease, things we had to learn before we could move forward and achieve the milestone that we're walking into. Now, let's go ahead and move into the laws of positivism that are assisting us right now, or assisting you, Cancer. And the first one is in challenge, I bless my body with nourishing foods. So this is about really, really paying attention to how your body and how it responds to foods, and really, really looking at what you are putting in your body, and then changing things up as you need to. Now, it says, my mind is clear as a still lake. This is the peace. This is the dove, right? This is peace. This is tranquility. This is stillness. This is quietness. This is grounding. Next, we have my body knows how to self-heal. So this is about taking time to rest, taking time to heal what needs to be healed. Next, we have I release energy that is blocking my inner vibrational flow. So this is about the releasing, the purging, the surrendering. In the reverse, we have I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude. So you're not doing that at this time. So you are encouraged to do that, but you will come into that state. And then it says also in reverse, my body is a manifestation of my energetic state. Again, understanding the correlation between the two, that your energy, your body, everything is connected to your state of being. So really getting that in line is what I'm getting there. And then it says my passion and visions are expansive as the sun. So that's that creative juices flowing again, that renewal, that replenishment. Next, we're going to move into what are you attracting. And this is the Super Attractor deck. And you had quite a few cards in the challenge, so we'll get through the first ones and then we'll talk about those. So the first one is, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. So again, this is about that deeper relationship with spirit, that deeper understanding and knowing that you can trust. Okay. Next, we have I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. So the exchange of love in the place of any fear that you've been feeling. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. This is your spiritual team coming in to aid you and help you and assist you along the journey at this time, because there are some things they will need to assist you with. You can't do it all by yourself. Next, we have all in the challenge, the next cards. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. So that's about patience, divine timing. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Again, letting go of control. In stillness, I receive, getting quiet to hear the messages and also to heal. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. So your true state is about, wanting the good things for other people and not being selfish and just thinking about you. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So again, that connection is the key. I let my, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply. Each day, I strengthen my faith and love of the universe. So again, that deeper connection, drawing on that and growing that is what I'm getting there. And I can do less and attract more. So this is about being in a state of flow and understanding that to attract what you really want, you don't have to work so hard is what I'm getting. Now let's move into your karma angel messages, because this is to answer what kind of karma is coming through for you at this time. Let me get the book here. So the first one we have here is number 13, Melahel. Safety in the journey. This angel, as is clear from the card image, protects us in travel, new ventures, and when leaving one situation for another, such as a new job, relationship, or home. The card suggests it is a safe and a beneficial time to travel, to make a change, or even just to change the way you think. All these changes in your life are being blessed at this time. Challenge making the journey, lesson, accept that all the changes in your life have led to this next one. So step by step is what I'm getting there. Next we have number 26 with Lavia. Inspires intelligence. Angel of joy. The presence of Angel Lavia in your reading means that you are nearly there with that which you are fully passionate about. First came the seed of thought, and then this flower of inspiration blossomed into something real. In a practical, everyday way, it is telling you to think something through before taking action. Resist rash impulses. Do take your time. A wise bit of advice would be to sleep and dream upon it. Meditation. Challenge, not rushing into a situation. Lesson. A moment's thought can avoid a lifetime of regret. Next we have Elamaya, number 19. Regeneration and renewal. This is an angel who is strongly associated with water and all that water symbolizes, healing, flowing, and freely giving. He supports positive change through challenging experiences, so you are asked to take a risk with your heart and be generous at this time, and you will be protected and rewarded for your offering. Challenge, giving without expectation of return. Lesson, life is a constant flow of possibilities. Next we have Nithaya, number 10. A poet angel who brings joy and confidence into your life. This being will also reveal hidden mysteries. This card shows that any book of secrets will be opened and you will be able to gain clarity. Until that time, you must remain by yourself and not take hasty action. Challenge, bearing solitude. Lesson, the answer is within. Next we have Jebemiah, number 11. Activator of ambitions. This angel is one of those associated with the holy and hidden name of God called Shem-Ham-Borash. This 72-fold name of God was used in early magical texts and then copied into grimoires by magicians, including Agrippa, Kircher, and Webb. These writings were then in turn used by the members of the Order of the Golden Dawn in the late 19th century. Jebemiah is associated with the first verse of the Bible, so carries the meaning of creation and rules over Prince Seer, a demon who can travel to any place in an instant. In a reading, the presence of this angel shows that your potential, your ideas and ambitions can succeed if you concentrate them and give them your full attention. You must co-create with the divine plan and not allow yourself to be distracted. Keep your eyes firmly on what is in front of you. Challenge is focus. Lesson, one step at a time in one direction will take you to your goal. So again, we talked about one step at a time already. Next we have Anunchel, number 24. Beauty bringer. This angel is the grace of God and asks that we do what is most beautiful, create what is most harmonious, and love what we do. If you are struggling, this card shows that you must rather turn your hand to something that you love. Challenge, doing what is good, not what appears necessary. Lesson, only that which is built from love will survive. So looking at the foundation of decisions, intentions, and all that kind of stuff to come into a state of love, that means that whatever you're working on, as long as it's from love, will stand the test of time. Next we have Uziel, number 31. Caring, compassionate. Whilst the angel's name means God is my strength, the energy of this card is one of powerful compassion. It is the compassion of being stronger in yourself and your own purpose. When this card appears, it shows you must care about your own path at this time. Challenge, staying true to your own course. Lesson, every man and woman is a star. Next we have Ariel, which is number 5. Realistic revelation. The Lion of God, this card speaks of that which is hidden being revealed. Something that has long mystified you will become clear, and it will no longer hold you back. You will discover a new purpose spiritually and materially. Success is in sight. Liberation is at hand. A release from a commitment. Challenge, are you ready to be free? Lesson, your cage is made by you, so you are the key. Next we have Raziel number 22. Stone Secrets. The angel of mysteries, Raziel, is the guardian of creation of all new things. He asks us to keep secret in any situation and to wait for the right time to announce something. This angel is said to have created a magical book which recorded all the secrets of the divine. He passed this to Adam and Eve so they could return home after they were expelled from the Garden of Eden. It also means that we must find out what has been hidden from us and it will be revealed. If this angel comes up with Mitriel number 20, then something is almost certainly being kept from us. Challenge, being silent, lesson. Speaking is not always necessary. Next we have Zadkiel number 32. Verifies and vindicates. This is the presence of forgiveness and mercy of sparing someone's suffering. It is righteousness that has checked itself and been cleared of all suspicion. In a reading, it shows that there is no harmful intent and that the situation is as it appears. Challenge to accept what has been presented to you. Lesson: working as if something is true can lead to it becoming true. Okay, next we have number 6, Sahaya. Health helper. One who heals, an angel who works to bring good health and longevity within your life. Focus on his energy when you feel de-energized and lack motivation to go on. It is saying reconnect with the original source. You are protected by this power. Challenge, pacing your own energy. Lesson, knowing when to stop. Now we have NIL, number 17. Comfort and compassion. Also spelled Haniel. He champions the innocent and the virtuous. He is often listed as one of the 7 archangels and is associated with the planet Venus in occult lore. As a result, the card corresponds to the Kabbalistic Sephira Nezak on the Tree of Life. This means that the card brings a natural cycle into our life and justice or balance is brought to a complicated situation. It is also a card of calling it quits, peacemaking, and bearing the hatchet. Challenge, moving on from a troublesome situation. Lesson: regret is of no use in the future. Now we have Sachiel number 16, Jest and Justice. The Archangel of Jupiter, Sachiel, brings both joviality and abundance to our lives. The angel rules over financial issues, politics, law, and all traditional aspects of society. This is a highly beneficial card to receive in a future position as it indicates financial reward and blessings. It also challenges us to enjoy and share any wealth we receive and to recognize that such wealth is sometimes only a passing pleasure. Challenge to give in to the power of abundance. Lesson: life has a natural order that always finds its balance. And the last one is Gabriel. God is my strength. This card is saying, listen and watch out for messages. There is something specifically for you on its way. That something special you have longed for may materialize. Give attention to your dreams, those of day and night. Reflection. Challenge: act on what you hear. Lesson: if it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. So really trusting your intuition as you move forward. Really getting some insights from your dreams as well. Now we're going to move into your guardian angel messages and one more after that, and we'll conclude your reading. Now the guardian angel messages, I usually ask for whatever they want to say, but I also ask for any messages about love too. Because these are heart-shaped, and so whenever I think about this, I think of not only spiritual love, but also, physical love too. And I've already pre-shuffled these cards, so I'm only going to shuffle one more time. Okay. Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Cancer, please. Let them fall out completely. Okay. I got one that fell, so give me a second. Okay. No particular order. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Okay, the first one, positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us anytime. Share with us your fears and concerns as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. Affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates to the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and those around you, even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others. Trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and your love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust in your instincts, and follow your heart, for in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long expired to create will soon manifest. Judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is beyond you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the last messages and we'll close out your reading. These are the postcards from Spirit. I've also pre-shuffled these a little bit, so I'm only going to shuffle a few times before we cut them and see what Spirit wants to say to you. Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer, please. Let the cards fall out completely. Thank you. Let the cards come out completely, Spirit. Thank you. Let the cards come out completely. Messages for Cancer, Spirit, please. Let the cards come out completely. Oh, hold on. It fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, there's one. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Two. Give me some more, Spirit. What else do you have to say to Cancer? What messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay. Any others? Last go around. Any others? Okay, that's it. Okay, no particular order. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey senses, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you the miracles. Fear not, for we are right here with you. For we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time so are you wait a minute, hold on. So are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. I've never read that card, and I've had these cards for a while. Regret you. Miracles never run out. Lock. I'm sorry. Lock. Look back over your life, and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before the miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when will they show up, or what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Sigh. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal in the whole world, for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways that we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life right now. Your life right now. The advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being so brave. You are so loved and so supported. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy that makes you laugh, or call the one friend you know who will remind you of how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in the perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you will see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you will reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for the greater effort, you will know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Dearest you, there are times when you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experience. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that shows up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, really, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously. That you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Last one. Dearest Jews, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. And I will tell you, the last sign that I did before you, Cancer, was Libra, and they got a lot of these same cards over here too. So I don't know if you have Libra in your chart or you're dealing with a Libra, so you might want to take a look at that reading. But I hope this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.